Welcome back. I hope everybody's had like a dope everything. Right? We are officially in April. And for those of you that are just joining us and for those of you that are coming back, we are in the middle of a war and I'm loving this one. Word. So as of right now, we're currently probably just going to knock out these troops down here. There's only about 230 Galosi troops left down here, and we've got to move Daro out of here, because Daro's about to get stabbed in the back by this spear from this Galosi horseman. Right. So while we're on Daro actually did his job. We got our claim on the lordship of the Marble Mountain. So we definitely got some plans. Potentially, if we kind of like live through this episode, fingers crossed. Or so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pull Daro out, and then we'll get back to like the battle and everything like that. So where is actually the next place that we should kind of like send Daro? Should we even kind of like keep Daro around, or because now that he's done his job and he's got us to claim, we let him. We let him stick around through that, but yeah, I'm not sure that I really want to keep him around. Not anymore. So of course, right? There's nobody with a good diplomacy skill available. If anything, like, they get worse. The next best person that'll join our court is this guy Malakwo. He's a bodyguard, and he's Norvoshi. Long story short, we don't need to know anything else about him because he sucks. So we're actually gonna Daro does not bite the dust, right? There's nobody out there that will join Lady Sienna in her adventures. Nobody's willing to work for us. Not sure why. Maybe it's because she's kind of a zombie or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. So where should we actually put Daro to work? Let's So over here, right, we've got Akos Dane. And this is an independent realm now, but this is our adoptive nephew, so we're not gonna do that. That'd be weird. And we're currently also mentoring his little brother, Larian. So Akos Dane, this territory over here, this would be dope because this is actually a high lordship. But we'll deal with it. We'll be cool. We have over here, we've got this territory over here. Let's make sure we didn't put him to work. Okay. What is this territory? I don't think we've kind of like come over here a lot. So this is the high lordship of Mysa Fear. Okay. Let's check it out. Alright, so this is Lady Nasaria. Okay, it's a pretty strong lordship, right? So this lordship, that's part of the high lordship of Mycenae, is actually lordship of Port Vader. And isn't that dope? Port Vader. Or gonna leave Star Wars alone. But yeah, taking over this lordship, it's good. It is definitely a strong castle. Let's actually check out the castle. Alright, so this castle, it's a large high Valyrian castle. So yeah, this would definitely be a good pickup in terms of territory. And then we have this lordship, which is the lordship of Mysa Fear, or Faer. Yeah, I think that's actually Mysa Faer. This is Lady Diela. She's of House Dacris. First of her name. So far. Yeah, it's not looking like this territory is strong at all. They've only got about 2,000 troops combined. Well, no. It's really, they only have 1,695 troops in this lordship. Yeah, it's a small high Valyrian castle. Alright, so we might send Daro over to Port Vader. Definitely not going to Akko's Dam. Let's check out this territory over here. This is... Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna kind of like put Daro to work, but let's actually play a little bit. So we're gonna come back and check out these territories and actually send Daro, put him to work soon. But let's go ahead and keep the game running on at least one. Yeah, let's slow it down just a little bit more. Alright, so this battle, yeah, like I thought, this is the battle of... Yeah, the Battle of the Marble Mountain. So we took that pretty easy. So we're going to send some troops down here. And we're going to send them down to Pyrrhus, which is currently... Greece, rather. Which is currently being sieged down. And we just lost the first siege of Greece. Okay. Let's... Oh no. We lost 2 in a row. So we've got to be careful. Let's... So these troops are actually... Where are they going? They're actually going to Pyrrhus. So we're going to send our troops. We're going to cut them off. We'll send these guys over here down to Pyrrhus. And these troops over here, this small army, this is probably like the army that went into Shattered Retreat after we beat them. And they're just walking right back into our army. So we've timed everything pretty good. Hopefully those armies don't get whiff of anything and kind of like move somebody around. Alright, so yeah, so because we've got these guys over here, these guys, which is kind of like the combined army of the Marble Mountains, Binaros, and Galosi. We should arrive pretty soon, so I'm not really worried about anything. So we get a message from our courtier Danar. And Danar, if you guys remember, he's a guy who, I believe it was like the last episode where he did like something really brave. So we're actually gonna, do we have him? No, he's not a character of special interest yet. But he's had a couple of, I think at least one memorable moment so far in this war. So, should I send my family into hiding? What happens if I do? I lose 35 gold. Take my family and hide until it is safe, then I lose 50 gold. You know what? We're gonna go ahead. Our castle is impregnable, and we should be there soon enough. Alright, so we're currently in the first battle of Greece. So they brought the battle to our homeland, and this is pretty cool. Alright, so if we look over here, this kind of just gives us a live in-battle kind of review of everything. So Lady Sienna's troops, they actually have been defeated, so she's in Shattered Retreat. She's actually left the battle. But the troops on our left flank, I think that's being led by Austin Rokov. Yeah, I'm going to go back and double check. Yeah, they've actually kind of like carried the load, so we've won this battle. Alright, and we've got a good amount of troops. What's left of them, they're in Shattered Retreat right now. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to siege back down some of our territory over here just to get our war score back going. I'll be straight up with you. You know, should we just go right for the siege of Binaros? Because this is getting pretty expensive too, by the way. Yeah, we're losing about 8 pieces of gold every month. Yeah, just to survive this war. Yeah, I'm not sure it's worth it sieging back down in Greece, because we'll definitely get yeah, it'll help our war score, but we'll definitely get what we need if we just siege back down Binaros. So yeah, you know what? We're actually going to, we're going to go straight for the jugular. Going to go put all our efforts onto Binaros, help out these troops from Illyria. And I believe these troops from The troops that we just beat, I believe they're making their way to, they're making their way to Barnaros to kind of like stop this small group, get a small victory, but we're going to cut them off and defeat these troops in a way. There are some troops stationed in Pyrrhus, and just you know, all of our army is gone, but we've got a pretty good let's check out Pyrrhus. We've got a pretty good garrison. So we've got 4,920 men garrison down in Pyrrhus. So we're 70 men isn't gonna cut it. So the troops from Laegyr, they got slaughtered, which is okay. We'll take that defeat so far, but we've got our troops, the combined troops of Pyrrhus and Laegyr and Eleanor Isle. So we're in, right now, I think this has got to be like the third battle of Barnaros. And we've definitely got to move Lady Sienna to at least like the left flank or something. Because we're continuously like, she's not doing nothing. She gets in there, she always has to back in. It's always Austin von Rokoff that's getting it done. So we just beat, this consolidated group that's defending Barnaros again, and now we're gonna start sieging down Barnaros. Alright. So the siege being led by Lady Sienna. We'll probably let's move up the ticker just a little bit. And some time's passed, so we're actually able to shut down the gates again, but we've got a really good court physician in Tagon, so I'm okay with I'm okay with not shutting down the gates. And we took a pretty bad negative opinion hit on the last time we did that, so we'll keep the gates up this time. But we've just got a notification that somebody's trying to kill our son Maelor. Let's go to the intrigue tab real quick. We're in the middle of a war. We've got to deal with this. So this is crazy. Not sure who's trying to kill him. It's definitely not somebody within our realm, or it's definitely nothing that is known so far. I wonder who has Sienna made an enemy so far. Could it be Victoria again? I don't know. I doubt it. Being straight up with you. Let's actually check in on Victoria. Just real quick. Alright, she's over here. She's still got the whole evil moniker. Alright, let's go right back. Alright. So these troops over here, right? The combined army of Marble Mountains. Now it's just the combined army of the Marble Mountains and Gelios. Okay, they've come back together, but now they're trying to siege back down Pyrrhus. These guys, they are, this is a really cool war. Like, these guys are they're trying to survive. They're retreating where they can. They're sieging down my territory where they think I'm weak at, but they can't. Danar is holding it down, defending the castle of Pyrrhus. And we should definitely survive this. So we can stay over here in Barnaros and continue to siege it down. And I think we should take it out just after the first siege. Probably, maybe the second siege. Alright. So let's speed this up just a little bit. Okay, a lot. Word. Alright, so interesting. Alright, so, we've got the portrait of Lady Shiara of Barnaros, and something just popped up. So, let's actually slow it back down just a tad bit. Alright, so this is such a dope move. So Lord Aelor of Nukeria, right? He's up here. So he's just declared a de jure war over Barnaros. So I want Shiara to bend the knee, but Aelor wants to just take over Barnaros completely, and it's like a chess move by the Kingdom of Gelios, because Nukeria is the de jure, they're de jure vassals of the kingdom of Gelios. So this is kind of like a way that Rhaegal is trying to kind of like circumvent what we're doing with this current war, and see if the High Lordship of Nikoria can kind of like beat us to the punch for taking over Binaurals. Yeah, this is crazy. So we actually, yeah, we actually have, yeah, we've got kind of like two fronts, because pretty soon Nikoria is gonna raise their troops, and he's got close to 5,000 troops. So we're kind of like outnumbered, being straight up with you. Yeah. Because if they consolidate, right? So while Gelios is back up to, they reinforced their troops back to about 1,152 troops, and they're just building up troops over here. Right? They're building up troops over here while we're trying to take over Binaurals. Yeah, this is crazy. All right. Yeah, combined we can't beat them. Yeah, there's probably like some combat modifiers. Let's see if we have anything that'll kind of like help us out. Is this like over a river or something like that? Well, it doesn't really show. Okay, we'll get back to that. But we just finished sieging down. We just finished sieging down Binaurals, and we just got it done, guys. We just got it done. So Lady Sienna has had her first expansion go right. But do we want to stop there, right? Do we want to stop there? Because we've taken over Binaurals, but Lady Shiera isn't there to like bend the knee in person, but we have her family. So if we put her family in a dungeon, we lose prestige. But if we put them in house arrest, we don't lose anything. We still kind of like get them in our, we still kind of like have them arrested, but we don't have Shiera. All right. So, you know what? Yeah, we're actually going to take her family into house arrest. Yeah, and here comes bending the knee. Word. Of course. Of course. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting. Her husband, we have in prison. This guy, his name is Laegyr. Alright. We have the heir to Binaurals. Her son, he's a pretty good character. Yeah, he's pretty good. Let's check him out. He's shrewd. You don't see that often, so that is pretty cool. And we have his other brother, Jaykar. He's got a stutter. Yeah. It's not. He's kind of interesting. He's 15. He still has kind of like room to develop. He might end up a brilliant steward. Who knows? Yeah, his stewardship is pretty good so far, being straight up with you. He's got a 7. But why I'm looking at them is because while we've got them imprisoned, we can have some fun with these characters, right? What I mean by having fun is we can really make a statement with this war just throughout the entire realm. So, and how do we do that? We can enslave them, right? We can sell them into slavery. We can force them to marry matrimonially to somebody that we want them to within our realm. Yeah. So would that be cruel though, right? If Sienna were to like you're imprisoned by me, now I'm going to kind of like sell you into slavery, because but is she like, I'm a nice guy, at least I think I am, right? But is Sienna really a kind person? Let's check this out. She's diligent, she's brave, she's proud, she's ambitious, she's paranoid, she's lustful, she's erudite, she's a master schemer, she's socializer, She's uncouth. She's sturdy. She's, fire obsessed, blah, blah, blah. She's a skilled fighter. She's fat. She's a genius. She's a legitimized bastard. She's a rough terrain expert. She's a flat terrain expert. And she's a skilled commander. Nothing in there says kind, right? But something in here does say ambitious. Yeah. And I really think that making a statement, especially with this first victory, right? We need to show the other realms that we are, Sienna's not to be messed with, especially after the stuff that happened with Bathan and Victoria. Yeah, so just, again, playing into the character and playing into the lore, yeah, I think Sienna would make a statement with these people in her prison. Yeah, she's not Jon Snow. She's a High Valyrian. And, yeah, she's kind of like, something's happened where something's shifted with Sienna, especially after the stuff that happened with Victoria and Bathan, and especially with the death of Rhaenys, right? Something shifted where she might be going on a mean streak, and I think this is the beginning of it, and just lore-wise is justified. So yeah, so let's go back to the intrigue tab. Let's check out our prisoners. All right, so the first one that we're going to deal with is, Rhaegal is her husband. Yeah, no, he's not her husband. He's just some guy that I guess kind of just got caught in the crossfire or whatever. But he's definitely from Bynaros. Rhaegal, nope. This Rhaegal, nope. Rhaegar is her husband. All right. Yeah. So what we're going to do with Rhaegar is that yeah, we're not she's not cruel, so humiliating somebody, that's not really her. But enslaving him. She is High Valyrian, and somebody brought that up in one of the comments. I think it was X-Durdiv. Yeah, because like I said, right, me playing, I wouldn't want to enslave anybody. That's a word. Slavery is not cool, but she is a High Valyrian, and High Valyrians definitely had slaves. They were the top of the food chain. And Jerry, the Godfather Martin, he hasn't he hasn't really gone over the way the High Valyrians lived before the Doom too much, right? Outside of those videos and stuff like that. But yeah, slavery is something that the High Valyrians did, and I think we're going to embrace it with Sienna. Word. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not something that's immoral to the High Valyrians. It's how they lived. Well, within this game, there's a lot of merchant republics and stuff like that. So I could just imagine kind of like a regular playthrough that we would be incorporating kind of the colonized Valyrian mod. There would be slavery in Valyria. Definitely. Especially this part, because this part is the part that's really not playable. I think in a regular game, you get maybe a little bit of this. I know you get Draconis, you get Montaris, you get Tolos, but I think everything else underneath it isn't playable. Word. So, with that being said, yeah, we are going to sell her husband into slavery. And we've done it. Oh, I feel horrible as a human being, but lore-wise, it's the way that we're going to go. So we've decided that our prisoner Rhaegar shall be sold into slavery. Now to find a slave trader who will buy him. Okay, let's check it out. So the first person that we're taking him to is a guy named Dano. He's a wealthy slaver from Vice O'Hara. All right, so I guess the Dothraki have slaves too. Crazy. Yeah, he is a slave trader. Wow. He's currently the master of Dono he is Master Dono, but he's basically running a city, which is called Vice O'Hara. Not a bad city. He's got money too. Let's see. I don't think that he's gonna go for it. So he thinks that we're charging too much for him. No, I don't think so. This guy is the husband of a lord of Valyria, or he deserves to be paid. He deserves, like, we deserve to get paid whatever, like, we think he is. This isn't like some random of the mill schmuck, blue-eyed, purple-eyed, whatever, white-haired weirdo. Or this is like a special weirdo. Or we found a buyer. So this guy, he's running a city too. Master Show of Melek. Not sure where this is. Let's check this out. Alright, so this small, I guess, lordship. I'm not sure what the hell is out here. Yeah, it is a lordship because everything is feudal. But he's wow, that's crazy. I'm sorry. What? That is crazy. We get 75 pieces of gold for a slave? Oh, we've been playing this wrong the whole time. Oh my goodness. It's like, I wish like I had like a better production, because I would do like a money, 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 money thing right now. Because, bro, that's crazy. 75 pieces of gold. Yeah, we've been playing like in the wrong territory for the whole time. Like, Westeros is dope, but word, give me some slaves. Oh, word, I feel so bad saying that, but give me some slaves. Okay, so done. A pleasure doing business with you. Okay, we got 75 pieces of gold. Dope, dope, dope. But what isn't dope is that we're still losing about 8 pieces of gold every month, down from, I think, about 8 and 8.5 pieces of gold that we were losing. But what we're doing, right, what we can go ahead and do is, now that we've sold him into slavery, right, let's go ahead and see what else we're going to do. So what's left is her sons. But this guy, Rhaegal, word, he was just a random person that kind of like was on the wrong side. So we're going to go ahead and sell him into slavery too. Alright, so the first guy that we come across is some guy named Tonke. So basically, I think anybody that holds a city is like a slaver, at least from Essos on to like where the Dothraki Sea and, you know, Yeeti and all of that, which is pretty cool. So this guy, Mo, word, he's not down for it. That's okay. The next guy is Master Yasef from Nahos. Where is that at? Alright, so that's, yeah, he's actually from Port. Where is this territory? He's actually from Nahos, which is a lordship in Port Merak. Is it a lordship? Yeah, it is. Okay. And Port Merak, right? This is where the Feroci are from, and the local Feroci in the High Lordship of Ygritte is actually, right? Is actually, okay, we don't have him here. Cool, it's good. It's actually Austin von Rokoff. Or that's actually where he's from, which is pretty interesting. Alright, so yeah, so we'll definitely get over to Port Merak, but yeah, this guy from Port Merak, he's not buying, he's not down for it. Okay. So we come across another person, which is Master Ario of Rhinolos. Let's check him out where he's from. Alright, so he's actually from kind of like more of a western territory. So he's from Rhinolos, and that's part of the kingdom, I believe, or the free city. Let's see. Oh, the kingdom of the Mirish Flatlands. Alright, so is this a titular title? No, this is a real straight up a real kingdom. Wow. Alright, this looks pretty interesting. Alright, but he's not down for it either. Alright, so this guy, Master Yuwu of Jin. Alright, let's see where he's from. Let's check this out. He's from, so we're doing a little sightseeing. Why not, right? He's from the county of Zin, not the lordship of Zin, which is interesting. What would be the difference? Yeah, and what the hell is a prefect? So maybe this, yeah, this is a principality. I thought, yes, I don't really know much about principalities. That's one thing. I think that's kind of like why I've shied away from Dorn. But the only thing that I remember is that I know the women can inherit. I think that's kind of like the main thing I remember. But they're Yiddish, okay, or Yitish, all right, but Master Yu Wu, he's not down for it either. So I don't think, okay, we found somebody. Okay, so the person that's going to take him is Master Cho of the Jade Road. Let's see where that's at. Yeah, oh no, it's more western than I thought. No, it's not. It's not. It's actually in what I guess would be Yiti. Alright, so he's from the county of the Jade Road. So I guess a lot of stuff over here are like principalities. Yeah, it is. But we're going to get 15 pieces of gold. Not bad, especially for kind of like a no-name person that was just kind of like caught up. And being that we're slave traders now, we don't feel any kind of like unethical way about any of this. Let's get down to Jakar and Rhaegal. So Rhaegal is actually the heir to the lordship of Binaros. You know what? We'll keep... What's dope about them, right, is their sigil. I love this. This what is it, a tiger? Or the gray or like faded like tiger in the red background. It's just beautiful. I like it. So I'm not sure if I want to destroy their house, but what we will do is marry off the younger Obarian, who's 16, or actually force marriage him. Let's check him out as a character. He's really good as a character. No, this is actually the High Lord heir. This is actually Rhaegal. So Rhaegal is pretty good. Let's check out Jakar. So Jakar, yeah, he's the one with the stutter and the craven and all that. So we'll actually force marriage him. Let's see who's available. So we have Ciela of House Mertens. We're actually going to change that because I think there's another Mertens. That's actually the High Lord. No, that's not the High Lord. That's actually the Lord of the Lordship of the Marble Mountains. That's a Mertens. Yeah, and yeah, let's get back to Valyria. Or, yeah, a lot of like the Valyrian like houses. There's not much that came out dope overall, right? Like, look at this. This guy, Lord Freeholder Danar of Tyria. He's of Tyria, right? Like, what is that? So, let's go back. Yeah, so when you get something like this sigil and the whole name of Barian, right? I kind of feel like wrong that I'm even kind of like destroying this house, but word. So we'll go ahead and force marry him to, let's see, we have Lyanna Barian. We have Rael Nestar, the heir of kind of like the bloodline of the Aryans. And we have Ciela. She's not a bad character. She's actually pretty good with her martial. So I feel kind of bad marrying her off to such a crap character. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, and we've just taken our second act of kind of like just making a statement within this within this realm. All right, so we still got these troops over here. So should we go down here and kind of like clean house a little bit? Or should we go up here and kind of like tackle the Castellans? Yeah, let's go for the Castellans. Something about Sienna just wanting to get on the battlefield with Rhaegal. Now he's an adult too. Wow, he's a dope character. Like, look at this marshal. Crazy. Yeah, he's wow. He's a brilliant commander. He's turned out to be such a good character. Alright, so Taegon, I remember, I think it was last episode, he wanted to kind of like go to school or something, but he screwed that shit up. So he's got the dull trait, and he's brought shame to me. So I've lost 50 prestige sending him to school. Cool. Alright, that shit made sense. So the forces of Gelios, they actually left. Word. They actually left. They actually left Gelios. So you know what? This is what we're actually going to do. We're actually going to go ahead and we're actually going to bask a little bit in kind of like what we've accomplished today. Yeah, Sienna, you know what? Let's make it official before we bask in anything. So, of course, the defeated Lady Shiera of the proud House Obarian, you know, we've sold her husband into slavery. We've married off one of her heirs. And that's not enough. That's not enough. Now we're going to kind of like lick the wounds a little bit more. We're going to take over her lordship and make her bend the knee. And we're going to accept her terms of surrender. And yeah, and we've done it. We are officially, officially expanded to binaural. So yeah, guys, that's where we're gonna leave it off at. It's been a dope episode. Thank you guys so much for being here. And yeah, you guys take it easy. You guys be cool. You guys be safe. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.